apparently, this is not the sentence you hear very much every day. Clive Finnemore just said, "I've just popped out to put the tortoise away and bring in the doves." D-O-V-E-S, doves. Yeah. Not the turtle doves. The doves, right. We should be on YouTube now, he says confidently, on the right channel. Any joy? We think we're live now. We think we're live on YouTube, finally. Good, okay. Now, while I'm here, I may as well go and sort Twitch out, hadn't I? Right. Let's see if Twitch connects halfway through the run. Oh, it's not doing it. Oh, yes, it is. Right. So, okay, I think Twitch is done. So we're on Twitch and we're on YouTube finally, and it's only taken us nearly 3 kilometres. Good evening, all. Definitely on now, says Stephen Smith. Simon Dan. Hello, Si. Hello, Dan. Paul Deering says YouTube is working. Right, Clive has added to his comment. He said, "I've just popped out to put the tortoise away and bring the doves in, and seagulls and ducks to be put away once it gets dark." That is something you don't do every day, isn't it? Right. Twitch is now live. Okay, so that's only taken us 18 minutes to get online. 18 minutes of streaming on Facebook with nothing on YouTube and nothing on Twitch. So, we're doing 10 kilometres. We are in the combined MHG, FMR, ZLDR pack run with Kevin DeLuca leading the pack. Lots of regulars in. Sebastian says, "Well done, Stephen, for finally getting online. Well done for actually connecting your equipment." So yeah, John Heaton, Wanda Archer, Steve Milne, Sebastian Vaught, who else? Theo Heldorn, Kevin DeLuca, Trev Wilson. Hello to everybody running today. And we're running on the Makuri Islands course round the 2 villages. And in about 1 kilometre's time, I think, in 1 kilometre's time, we will join the rear guard and the front guard runners as we start going round in a loop. Kevin DeLuca just taking the mick out of me, saying a new personal best record for Stephen, 3 kilometres before he actually gets everything working. Dan says, "I rented the 81-yard film last night, but didn't watch all of it. How long do I have to watch?" Oh, I see. If you're renting it, I think it's 2 weeks you've got to watch it. I thought you were saying, how long do I need to watch it for? Can I turn it off after 10 minutes? Yeah, I think you've got about 2 weeks of rental time. Double check on the website though. Go to the Vimeo store and just double check, but I think it's 2 weeks. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched the 81 Yards film so far. If you haven't seen it yet, and if you don't mind paying a couple of pounds to rent, or $3 or something, whatever it is to rent it, you get to 14 days to watch it. If you pay £5, you can buy the film outright, and I think you can download it if you want to. Thanks, Dan. Right, I am going to put the fan on because it's starting to get warm. 6.5 kilometres to go of today's run. We are winding down. It is taper time because we have the Paris Marathon on Sunday. I am running with my wife, running with Victoria, and we're going to go for a PB time. But we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, we need to make sure we don't catch any germs for the next 5 days. We don't want to catch colds or COVID. We've got a daughter with a cold at the moment, so we're hoping we don't catch what she's got. So we want to stay fit and healthy, injury-free as well. Victoria still has 1 or 2 runs to do this week, just to keep that heart rate up and to keep the legs turning over. We don't want to do nothing this week. We're definitely going to run a little bit, but then it's an all-out effort on Sunday. Best we can, even splits all the way. Hello, Theo. Oh, okay, right. Dan, Victoria has just looked it up for you, and actually it's only 1 week, so you've got 7 days to watch it. Oh, Tina Beard has just confirmed that as well. 1 week to rent. Thank you, Tina. Stephen Smith says, what's the film about? Okay, so back in June, I was commissioned, as I sometimes am by race directors, to come and make a film about their race. So I know this particular race director well. I've worked for him before, and he was organising a backyard ultra. So a backyard ultra is a run around a looped course, and you have to complete the loop in an hour, and if you complete it within the hour, then you start the second loop, and you have to keep doing loops every hour until you can't do another one. It's about 4 miles. So I was asked to just make a film basically to promote the run, which I've done plenty of times before for different runs. But we did think we'd make a bit of a short documentary out of it. So nothing major, but just interview a few runners and make it a bit of a story. Anyway, it turned out that we had a bit of an event on our hands, and 2 of the runners actually broke the world record for the distance run in that kind of event. So in a backyard ultra, just every loop you count it up and up and up, and the world record was 75 loops. So 4 miles every hour, 75 times. But these guys, 2 guys in the race that I was at, did 81. Well, one of them did 80 before he finally capitulated, and the other one did 81 loops. And that was the world record. So it seemed sensible to make a bit more of a big deal out of the film. So I've spent the last 3 months, doing further post-production filming and editing to make the feature-length film that we now have. Stephen says, thanks, sounds good, I might buy it. So you need to go to Vimeo, vimeo.com, and search for 81 Yards, a backyard story. And yeah, like I say, you can rent it for £2.50 for a week, or you can buy it outright for £5. I don't know what it is in dollars, but it is available worldwide. Anyway, that's my advertising over. Anyway, back to this run. We are 4.2 kilometres in. Right, Mark says, do you think you would do a backyard ultra? It doesn't really appeal to me. I like to do adventures, you know, go from somewhere to somewhere else, or have a big kind of mountain or foreign adventure somewhere. You know, I kind of like that kind of thing, and having the scenery and the challenge kind of makes the miles tick over better for me. However, I'm not saying never. Certainly being there for that run kind of inspired me a bit to think, well, I'd like to see how far I could get. Victoria is signed up for next year's backyard ultra in the same place. Yeah, Jeff Partridge says point to point is more fun. Yeah, I kind of think so. Although, you know, when you're doing something like UTMB, that's still, you come back to the same place, but you go out on a big adventure, and then you come back to where you started. That, you know, I don't mind starting and finishing in the same place, but yeah, point to point or some kind of adventure where you go somewhere is more my cup of tea, I think. Leo is having trouble getting motivated to run over the past few days. Needs some help to get back at it. So come on, guys, give Leo some support and encouragement to get back on that treadmill or get outdoors and get running. I must admit, Leo, I've been having, since my Ben Nevis failure, I've been kind of off it a little bit. Mentally, you know, just not quite with it. But I think when the winter comes along and it gets colder, I think we'll be back on it again. I think I'll want to step up the miles again and make it a bit more of a, you know, a regular thing to be on outdoors every day or running every day on the treadmill. At the moment, yeah, it's a bit harder, I think, not really having anything specific to train for, I think, is the thing. Right, we're now into the village, so we now start going round a loop. And so we'll see people who are actually ahead of us and also catch up with people who are behind us, if that makes any sense. Mark says, good luck, Victoria. Vidar, hello to you, buddy. Hope you're well. So we're over halfway. No, we're not. We're nearly over halfway. Just coming up to the halfway point. Kevin's still doing a grand job of leading us, although his jokes are a bit rubbish. I haven't seen any good jokes yet. Stephen Smith says, you've got this, Leo. Just try and stay consistent. Keep at it, mate. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I treat it as fun therapy. Believe me, it helps in the long run. Was the long run pun intended, Stephen? Okay, heart rate 120, so we're nice and comfortable. 10 kilometres an hour. So we're just coming up to half an hour and 5 kilometres done. Right, Kevin's now apologising for not telling jokes. He says, sorry guys, I'm not a joke specialist like Gina, but if you have any, he can share them. Yeah, that's so old I don't even dare tell it. Right, Jeff, I want you to listen to this. I said to my kids tonight, why do monkeys not get to take their aspirin in the jungle? Because the paracetamol, okay? old joke. Can you believe Victoria had never heard of that joke before? I love my wife. Mark, talking about the backyard ultra concept, he says the stop starting must be so hard. Yes, I think it is, but I think you have to think of it as, you have to pretend that you're on a point-to-point race, for example, and those stops are aid stations every 4 miles. Some people like to come in early and get a good 10 minutes rest. Some people leave it so that they've only got like 3 minutes recovery till they go out on the next loop. Where did he run? Boston. Okay, so Zwift legend Marcus Holmes. You all know Marcus, but if you don't, he's the guy who's run more miles than anyone else on Zwift. Marcus ran the Boston Marathon today, and it was very humid, he says, but he got a course personal best. So it's not his own marathon PB, but 3 hours, 10 minutes, 55 seconds is the fastest that Marcus has ever done on the Boston Marathon course. Well done, Marcus, great job. Oh, Marcus had his watch set to treadmill by mistake, so he didn't get any GPS. That is hilarious. Brilliant. That is absolutely hilarious. Kevin, can you put on screen that Marcus Holmes, you know Marcus Holmes, can you put on screen that he ran the Boston Marathon in 3 hours and 10 minutes, please? Thank you. Paul Doyle is running with us as well. I didn't notice Paul Doyle before. Hello, Paul. Ah, that's why, because Paul is a little bit behind us. He must have started late. So Paul has just either just joined us, or we are kind of, you know, because we're running in a loop, we've caught back up with him. Classic to have your watch set on treadmill. And if anybody was going to do that, it would be Marcus, wouldn't it? Who spends all his time on the treadmill. Right, Kevin is concentrating too much on running this and leading this run. Not that I expect him to necessarily hear everything I say. Oh, there we go. He's done it. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Kevin. So there's Marcus Holmes, the Zwift running mileage record holder, ran the Boston Marathon in 3:10. Cheers, cheers, Kev. Amazing, Marcus. Well done. Yeah, Marcus says it was very poetic. So 25 minutes to go. Leo says, how much fitness do you lose the longer you don't run? Well, it depends if you're doing anything else at all. If you're literally sitting on your backside eating donuts, then yeah, you will probably lose some fitness within a week, 2 weeks. I mean, you know, you've got muscle memory, and it won't take you long to bounce back. But if you don't do anything for a couple of weeks, you certainly will lose some fitness. It's more about cardio function, really. So less about muscle mass, but more about how your VO2 max, basically. So you'll get out of breath easier. But yeah, I mean, if you're doing some exercise, like if you're going swimming or if you're doing weight training or something, that'll help. Okay, we have a joke from Mark Mansueto. It says, a snail goes into a bar and asks for a drink. The bartender says, we don't serve snails, and kicks him out. A year later, the snail goes back into the bar and says, why did you do that? Very good, I like it. The key in that sentence is a year later. Very good. Right, 4 kilometres left. 24 minutes to go. And we are running the combined MHG, FMR, PACK, ZLDR, combined run, combined Monday 10K. And this is a really good run to do because it's so well supported. It's nice, easy pace, so you don't have to go fast. You can go as slow as you like. We have a back marker and a group leader and a back marker, so you can stay either with the group leader or the back marker, or you can whiz off ahead if you want. And it's just a nice, easy start to your Monday training week. And at the back, they're at 4.4 kilometres in. Here, we're just over 6 kilometres in. Right, Marcus has come straight back with his joke of the day. He says, why do cows not run marathons? Why don't cows run marathons? Because they lactose. Lactose because they lactose. Is that a groan? Is that a groan joke? It could be a groan joke. You will bounce back, Leo. Yeah, you will definitely bounce back. You know you love running. You know that what makes you happy. Oh, did you see a nice little example? Oh, I was going to say, did you see a nice little example of pack dynamics there? But just as I said that, a cyclist cycled right through me. And again, oh well, so much for pack dynamics then. Never mind. So cyclists, and I assume runners as well, are supposed to now manoeuvre better between each other. And it's supposed to get even better as well, soon. With a new update, I don't know when they're going to release it, but they have been testing it in cycling. So it should stop runners and cyclists kind of colliding with each other on screen. And they should naturally kind of move around each other. And I thought I'd just seen a nice example of it, but then it was ruined by a bad example of it. Oh, we do like this Japanese course. Very picturesque. Or picturesque, as I used to say when I was younger. So we've got a good little group together. Well, I say little, there's quite a few of us in this group. Bit of a pack. I think Diana, Princess of Watopia, has disappeared off to the front somewhere. But we've still got Theo and Steve Milne and John Heaton, John Farrell, Paul Deering, Wanda Archer, Sebastian Volk, Trev Wilson, Paul Doyle, Ferredas, all with us. With just over 3 kilometres left to go of our Monday run. So, has anybody else run either Boston or Chicago or any other marathon over the weekend? And has anyone got anything coming up? Like I said, Victoria and I, we're off to Paris on Friday to run the Paris Marathon on Sunday. So that's our exciting trip coming up. If anyone else has got any runs that they're doing, do let us know and we'll look out for your result. We'll give you some support. By Lizzie, so Lizzie's off. Having led the back markers, she can only do 5k. Marcus says, good luck in Paris. Thank you, Marcus. And that is 3 kilometres left to go. We're on the dirt roads now in Makuri Islands. Heart rate is still 120, so that's good. Theo did Eindhoven Marathon yesterday. How did you get on, Theo? Question mark. How'd you get on, Theo? What were you aiming for and what did you get? I know, by the way, just to let you know, if you're not aware, there is a big move towards doing the Copenhagen Marathon next year. Oh, Theo did 3:57. Excellent. So I'm guessing you were aiming for under 4 then, Theo. That's a really good time. Well done. So good work, Theo. Eindhoven Marathon in sub 4 hours. Yeah, there's a big group of Zwift runners thinking of going to do the Copenhagen Marathon in May next year. If you're interested in that, if you'd like to go to Copenhagen and run the Copenhagen Marathon in Denmark in May next year, get onto the Zwift Long Distance Runners Facebook page and look for posts there, or just sign up. Sign up for the Copenhagen Marathon. There is also a Facebook Messenger group called Team Copenhagen, which you could ask to join as well. You need to speak to either Jens or Gina about that. Sorry, not Gina, Grace. Grace Shin or Jens Rasmussen to speak to them about that. I don't know if Kevin's going. Kevin, are you going to Copenhagen? Kevin DeLuca, who is leading the run today, he came over to Scotland to run the Loch Ness Marathon with us from France, and he may be doing Copenhagen. Stephen Smith, time for his dinner. Take care, Stephen. See you soon. Yeah, so Kevin DeLuca is also running the Copenhagen Marathon. Why don't you put an advert now, Kevin, if anybody else wants to join Copenhagen Marathon next year, we're hoping to have a lot of people out there, make it a really big Zwift community event. If Copenhagen isn't possible, I always run the Paris Marathon, so we could get a few people together to go to Paris in April next year if you'd like. So you've got Paris in April or Copenhagen in May next year. Sebastian, yes, we're doing the Film My Run 500 tomorrow. So 11:35 UK time tomorrow. If you're interested, come and join us for the Film My Run 500. It's called the Film My Run 500 because we climb 500 metres into the sky on our treadmills. We set the treadmill at 12%. We go very slowly. It's only 4.2 kilometres of distance, and it takes us about 43 minutes to do it. So 4.2 kilometres in 43 minutes. That's how slow it is, but it's very steep. But come and join us if you feel that you'd like to have that, give that a go. After a first successful meeting in Scotland for the Loch Ness Marathon, we have the plan to run Copenhagen Marathon next year, May 15th. Everyone is welcome to join us. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. It would be fantastic to see lots of runners at the Copenhagen Marathon next year. Okay, 2 kilometres to go. We've done 8 kilometres, we've got 2 to go. Yeah, we will be playing the 150 game tomorrow. Yeah, 150 and out. If your heart rate hits 150, you're out. That's the game tomorrow morning, 11:35 UK time. Everyone on Zwift is welcome to join us at the Copenhagen Marathon next year. The Loch Ness Marathon was fantastic. Full stop. Come and join us for the next one in Denmark. Oh, not the next Loch Ness Marathon. The next group marathon meetup. Yeah, you need to try and get to the last arch tomorrow before your heart rate hits 150. I've not been managing very well, but that's because I haven't been running as much the past 2 weeks. Cecile has already booked the flights to Copenhagen. I'm hoping to go, but I haven't done anything about it yet. I haven't booked a hotel, booked any flights, or actually entered the marathon yet. So we'll see what happens. Less than 10 minutes to go now. and 1 mile to go. Victoria says, I hope it doesn't clash with GU36. Oh yeah, we've got that as well, haven't we? I'm not sure. I think it's early in May, and GU36 is the end of May. I'm not sure, to be honest, Victoria. I mean, it's, you know, it's a little thought, that's all. So we don't have to worry about it too much just yet. I think we're in, what were we, October, and it's not till May, so I think we've got a bit of time to think about it. So if you want to join a Facebook group that talks about real life marathons, Zwift and IRL Marathons 2022. So look that up on Facebook. 8 minutes to go. We have had a nice solid group together today. And heart rate is still at 120, which is good. There or thereabouts anyway. You can see my average heart rate's there on the left hand side. So it's been kind of just over 120, 122, 123, 121. It makes a change to have none of the superfluous chat and just get on with the run! Exclamation mark. I like it either way. That didn't come out the way I intended. One kilometre to go, 6 minutes, and then we'll be done with the combined group run today. Today, I'm actually finding the fan is keeping me very nicely cool. Normally, when I have the fan on, it seems to make no difference whatsoever. But today, for some reason, it feels nice and cool on me. I think that's what's kept my heart rate sensible. Yeah, Kevin says last kilometre for the Yellow Beacon group. That's us. So any final comments, guys, on Facebook chat, YouTube or Twitch, because we are on all those channels, by the way, just thought I'd let you know. Sebastian says the door is open. Yeah, I'll just get my coat. Get my coat. Yeah, any last comments on Facebook, YouTube or Twitch? If you are new here, if you just tuned in and you've just sat here mesmerised going, what on earth is going on here? This is Zwift. This is live running with people from all over the world running together at the same time. So all the people listed on the left-hand side of on the right-hand side, sorry, of the Zwift screen there, you can see a lot of names. All these people are real people all over the world. Germany, France, the United States, Ireland, Italy, Spain. All running in real time right now in their own homes, at their own pain caves, garages, bedrooms, kitchens, wherever they've got their treadmill set up, or a gym somewhere, all over the world, but running together on Zwift. And we do this every day, every week. This particular run every Monday, 6:30 UK time. But there are runs every day. All you have to do is download the Zwift app onto your phone or your iPad or your computer, and you can come and run with us. And as you can see, if you have been watching Mesmerised, we do chat to each other, and we do have a bit of banter, and it's all good fun, and we've got 500 metres left to run. Actually, I could play you the little advert. It's so easy to get set up with Zwift Running. Here's what you need. Firstly, access to a treadmill. It could be at home or at the gym, but any treadmill will work with Zwift. To get you moving in game, we need a speed source. Traditionally, we use a foot pod like the Zwift Pod or the Stride, but you can also use the Run Smart treadmill sensor, your Apple Watch, one of the newer Garmin watches, the TSS app, and if you have a smart treadmill, your treadmill will connect directly to Zwift without the need for another device. Now simply download the Zwift app onto a Mac, a PC, an iPhone, an iPad, an Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. Finally, pair your speed source in the app. Pairing heart rate from your watch or a chest strap is also a great addition to Zwift. And that's it. You're all set up for solo runs, solo or group workouts, challenges and real-time racing on Zwift with people from all over the world. Okay, just coming up to the end, 90 seconds to go. Yoko! I didn't notice Yoko was with us, she's just obviously up ahead. We love Yoko. So final reminder, if you are available tomorrow morning UK time 11:35, come and join me for the Film My Run 500 metre climb at 12% on your treadmill, and we'll do that tomorrow morning, and then we'll be back on tomorrow evening for something. Marcus says great run everyone. Clive says well done everyone. Clive, have you got the ducks and the what else was it you were going to get in? Is it the sheep? The elephants? Have you got the elephants in yet? Clive, don't leave the elephants out all night. You know what they're like. Oh yeah, and somebody warned me about the flamingos as well. The flamingos were all standing on one leg in some guy's pond last night, so can you make sure you get them in as well, please? And oh yeah, and the pterodactyl ate somebody's dog, so make sure you get that inside as well. And there we are. 10k done. 10k done. Yeah. Curtis the Seagull, okay. Kim Salt says, I miss you showing the pets. Well, do you know what? I am thinking that we should definitely do a video 5k Christmas special. So let's get that in the calendar, shall we? Is everybody up for a Film My Run video 5k Christmas special? Because I think we should do that. Louis says, hello Louis, hope you're well. He says he's doing a lot of rowing at the moment, can't run much anymore, so spending the evening training for races doing rowing. Nice one. Well, at least you're doing something, that's the main thing. Steve Mill, okay, he says thanks for entertaining us. Yeah, I'm not sure the entertainment was quite what I had envisaged. There we are. Spent the first 3 kilometres trying to get the streams working. Yeah, Steve Milne and Kim Salt, definitely interested in the Video 5K Christmas special. Okay, I think we'll try and get that organised, because I miss it as well. It's just it was such a lot to organise every week. And it, you know, wasn't massively well attended, let's be honest. So it just kind of died a natural death, I think. But we will, maybe the odd special is a good plan. And we all miss seeing Clive's animals. And in fact, we miss seeing Grace and Amy in their silly outfits that they would have, and Kevin DeLuca, no, was it Kevin? Lucio Moretto. His Christmas outfit last year was fantastic, wasn't it? So, yeah, there we are. Right, Friday, 17th of December, says Clive. Okay, I haven't looked at the calendar, but I guess so. We could do that. Friday, 17th of December, I'll try and organise a Video 5K Christmas special. Yeah, Christmas was the fun one when people dressed up. Yeah, let's try and do that again, shall we? Let's try and do that again. Okay, brilliant. Right, okay, we're off. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back in the morning for the Film My Run 500. Kim Salt will be fast asleep in her bed. And then we'll be back tomorrow evening. Let's have a quick look. Actually, let's just, quickly look at what there is tomorrow evening and decide what we're going to do. Because it could be a Zwift Academy event. If you haven't joined the Zwift Academy yet, get yourselves on it. Sign up for the Zwift Academy. Right, Workout 2 is now available as a group run, 5 o'clock tomorrow, or there's another baseline run at 5 o'clock tomorrow. 6 o'clock, Workout 2. ZLDR speed session at 6:30. 7 o'clock, Workout 2. 7 o'clock, baseline run. Black Celebration series at 7:30. Pack Social at 7:45. What shall we do, folks? I'll do another baseline run at 7 o'clock, I think. That's what we'll do. So I'm going to do 7 o'clock tomorrow, the baseline run. I did one on Friday. Let's do another one of those on tomorrow. So that's me signed up for the baseline run tomorrow. Kim, come on. It must be about 3 a.m. where you are, isn't it? When I do the Film My Run 500, isn't it still about 3 o'clock in the morning with you? I think it is. Right, we're off. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the chat. I do like the baseline, Adam. Well, it's just, I think it's important to do it lots of times for people to see it happen and to get an understanding of what's involved and what you're supposed to do. So we'll do another baseline run tomorrow, and I'll advertise it on the Zwift Runners page. Until then, guys, until tomorrow morning at 11:35 for the Film My Run 500. Take care. See you then. Don't forget, sign up to Adam's streams as well, by the way. I see he's watching. I better give him a plug. So Adam is now live streaming as well every week. So go and sign up to Adam's YouTube channel for plenty more live Zwift running. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.